Good morning. I brought you here to school with me today because I want to show you how I'm going to try to save this mango tree. So when I moved out of my in-laws house, you guys know I left all my plants for the most part in that garden. I couldn't really take anything with me because we moved into a space that had a very, very shaded patio, and a mango tree is not going to survive there. The mango trees stayed with my in-laws for about 5 months. They looked great when I picked them up. And then I grabbed them. I took one home, and I did put it outside of my patio, just in my apartment complex because they're pretty chill. And it's doing fantastic. I repotted it. It looks fantastic. It's amazing. I'll show you that one too in just a minute. But this one I brought to school, and I left out on this big open patio with a lot of sunlight and kind of forgot it existed. But I just taught my APE students a whole unit on soil, and I figured what better time than now than to get some good soil and save my plants. So join me. I'm just gonna repot it and water it and hope for the best today. Look at the new setup with the seats. Alright, so all I gotta do now is water him, and I'll check back in periodically with you guys, and hopefully he's looking a whole lot better. Alright guys, for reference, this is the mango tree that I keep at my apartment. I mean, talk about night and day difference. And it's in a similar size pot. It's got the exact same soil. This one doesn't get as much sunlight for sure. And that's about it. That's the only difference. Hey guys, it is Monday morning. I figured I'd take you guys to check on the mango tree with me. I haven't checked on it in 3 days. I didn't water it a ton before I left because I didn't want the water to run out and for it to lose any nutrients. And then I was gone for a 3-day weekend because it was Veterans Day. So we come back out this morning, and I thought she was dead. So this is the scene that I came out to this morning. I mean, all of the leaves gone, just a stick in a pot. And I watered it anyway. Because I've seen plenty of fruit trees, right, that just come back from being a stick. So I was like, let me water it, let me take care of it, let me see. And then I look closer, and it's actually already got new growth. So I think we're gonna be okay. Look at that new growth, look at that beautiful green. Yeah, thank God, right? How embarrassing would that have been if the environmental science teacher killed the mango tree? But we'll keep checking in on it. Hopefully one day he'll look like his brother. Oh my God, his brother's doing so much better. Alright. Well, I just wanted to check in real quick with you guys about the mango tree. It's Monday morning. It's only 6:47. I have a ton of stuff to do before I get my children. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Good morning. It's Tuesday morning now. I am back in my classroom. I still haven't filmed that footage of the mango tree. You've already seen it, but I haven't filmed it yet. I was gonna take you outside. My mango tree is right outside that window. You can't see them from here. But it's raining. So I don't really want to take you guys outside while it's raining. Thankfully, none of my students seem to notice that the leaves had completely fallen off the tree yesterday. I'm hoping they don't notice until the green's actually like noticeable enough, like the new growth is noticeable enough to point out from the window, so I don't have to take my whole class outside. lose a couple minutes of instruction that way. But I can sort of see it from here. It looks like it's already got like 3 or 4 little spiky leaves coming up at the top. And I'm like, yes, don't die. Don't die, mango tree. And it's November. Granted, I live in Central Florida, so like November here is not whatever your November is, wherever you are in the rest of the country. Or globe, I guess. Getting packets ready for my students. We have our first, it's called a district progress monitoring exam. Sort of similar to an end of trimester exam. We do it 3 times a year, even though we're Florida, so we're on quarters. So, you know, it would make more sense to do a midterm and a final, or a quarterly test, you know, right before the end of every report card, but I don't make the rules. I just follow them. Okay. So, anyway, what was I saying? So I've really enjoyed bringing you guys to my classroom with me to see the mango tree and picking up the camera again. It's a little hard to do with just a patio. I'm not really doing much with the patio, but I would love to show you guys more of that as well. But it's got me thinking more about the other things I want to put on this channel, and if I want to resurrect this channel and try to make it a thing again, which I do. I really enjoy YouTube. I really love watching YouTube, and I'd like to be a part of that community. I don't have time to be a full like teacher YouTuber. I am working from sunup to sundown to try to get half of my to-do list done most days, and I never get it done. So vlogging is a lot to add to the mix, but maybe I could interject a little bit of it in. And I have to be really careful too. I'm not gonna film, you know, during contract hours or ever with my students. You'll never see my students. I know there's a lot of you guys that do it, and I love seeing it. And I know you guys like have them sign forms or have their parents sign forms. I ain't got the time or the energy to keep track of forms. I just don't. It's not in my ADHD wheelhouse. Also a student right now. I'm working on getting my master's and MA in teaching biological sciences. So that's a journey that I'd like to share with you guys more too. I planned on documenting the whole thing, like the whole thing. I was so excited when I started school. And life became very overwhelming very fast. I got very sick very fast. I had to have surgery. Stress felt like it was an insurmountable mountain. But with all that being said, that is way more time than I have, because I've already talked to you guys for like 8 minutes. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do this, guys. I don't know about that. It is now 3:52. I got very little done. I wrote some minor infractions for some kids who were causing some disruptions. I wrote some referrals for some kids who were causing bigger problems. Emailed all of their parents, emailed some parents of some kids who have been sleeping through school. I sent a message out to all of my parents letting them know about that district test that is coming up and how their kids can study. I sent a message to my AP kids letting them know what their homework was for tonight as a reminder. They already know. It's written on the board, it's written online, and I say it during class. But I still send the reminders home. And I put in grades for my AP Kids presentations. And that is it. I didn't get any lesson planning done. I didn't get any of the lecture planned out. I have so many things to grade still. Ugh. The good thing though is the next 3 days are all early release days. We'll be on a Wednesday schedule. That doesn't mean anything for tomorrow. So the day's gonna go by faster, but for Thursday and Friday, that will mean that I have an hour where most of my kids will be out of my room. I'll be babysitting like, the 5 or 6 odd kids that stay behind, and I can get some stuff done. Since it's 4 o'clock, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna work on my master's degree. Hey guys, I didn't plan on coming on here tonight. I guess I'm just trying to be a vlogger and just testing that, just putting that one on for size. It's now 7:30, which is a lot later than I normally get started. There's nowhere to but I worked out with the boyfriend and watched some TV and had dinner and had a nice couple of hours, and I feel very refreshed and recharged and ready to get started on work. Here's my quick preview of my setup. I don't know how much I'm like allowed to share on camera or if it matters, but I got my video Hey, I got my video instructor right here. I had some vocabulary words that I was looking at down here on my second screen. I got the printout notes that go along with it. My notebook where I just wrote all my vocabulary down, and then I didn't have to purchase a textbook, but I purchased the textbook that came along with my class. Oh God. I just stabbed myself with the corner of my textbook. I didn't have to purchase the textbook, but I bought the one that came along with my class because I just like hardcover more than digital sometimes. So I'm gonna go now and try to learn this while I snack on my food for about an hour and a half. It's not gonna be as much time as I wanted. I'm not gonna be able to get through this module, but we're gonna get what we can done. We're gonna do periodic trends, periodic variations, atomic size, ionization energy, and electron affinity. There's the schedule. Alright, these are my notes from video 1. Gonna start the next one now. I got 4 lectures in this lesson. Hey guys, I was gonna take you guys out and show you one more update on the mango tree before I left for break, but it has been raining nonstop for like 2 days. It's Friday after school already. We're outside of contract hours. I'm packing up, about to go home and enjoy my nice long week off. And I wanted to show you the mango tree before we left so I could do a nice little before and after, but I don't think it's gonna happen. That's okay. I also did not finish all my grading, so I gotta take some of that stuff home with me. And that is also okay. Alright, so bag is packed, except for my computer, which I'm shutting down now. Just raining. It's been raining for 2 days straight. I don't even know how it does that. Why is it doing that? I live in Florida. It's supposed to storm really hard for 1 hour in the afternoon and then stop. It was not supposed to rain for 3 days straight. And that's it, folks. Classroom was kind of chaotic. I didn't get half the grades I wanted to get done because I socialized instead. But I think that's important for me to do. That's the one thing that's really hard for me to do, is to stop and socialize. So I'm proud of myself for doing that, even though I'm mad that I don't have everything done. And I will see you guys later. Bye.